Hello, this is a video, as I'm sure you've probably seen by the description or the thumbnail, whichever one, about my day today. It's a very random day. And by the way, I just came out of the shower, that's why my hair looks like this, and I did not brush it yet, and we have load shedding. So, or not even load shedding, it's like a random power outage, just for our, street, I guess. Yeah, anyways. So this is the look with the hair that was just in a towel and now got let loose. Anyways, so today what did I do? I woke up to my mom saying, Lena, come, we need to go. It was all like, it was like 5 to 9 maybe. So thank you for waking me up when you were supposed to be leaving at 9. Thank you for waking me up earlier, you know. Anyways, and then I was sitting there in the car waiting for my mom to go, while she was telling me about how I made her late. It was 9:15. Whatever. We went to some grandma to look at bed for my mom, because like her husband slept in it once, and he had like, it's like a bed for hip problems, but then he passed away. He slept in it for like 5 months, then he passed away. So yeah. Anyways, we drove kind of far, and then we realized that we were by, not Westpac Lifestyle, but Lifestyle. There is a Westpac there. I'm just used to saying Westpac Lifestyle because I used to go there when I was little. I was like, oh yeah, let's go inside, because it was really close. And it's kind of far from where we live, so we were like, yeah. And then we looked around, and I got all the memories of when I was little. Then we went to the bookstore in there, and that bookshop has so many great memories. Also, I think my school gets books from there, like the English ones. Anyways, I go to the literature section. First of all, I see the most gorgeous books ever. No, I go to Percy Jackson's side. All of those YA novels. I see this cover of The Lightning Thief is so wow. And like it's so thick, and it's so like, it's so pretty. I can't wait till I'm old enough one day to have my own house, like apartment or whatever, in this economy. Anyways, a place of my own where I can have my big bookshelf and like my nice old looking books, and then it's just Percy Jackson. Imagine having the kids one day and I'll be like, this is an old story, and then it's this like gorgeous book cover, and I'm like, look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. If you're reading this because you think you might be one, my advice is close this book right now, and I'll like read it with like so much yes, and it will be so gorgeous, my like book collection. And then I went to the classic section, and that's when I saw, wow, I even saw like The Secret Garden, and I did not like that novel. It could have been because I read it in lockdown in grade 7, and I had to read it for school, and I was in lockdown, and I was like, I'm not even gonna read this properly. I watched the movie, I found it boring. Reading the book was tiresome. But then again, I was in grade 7 and I had to do it for school, so why would I want to read it? But I feel like if I would read it now, I might like it, maybe, I don't know. But I definitely want that. That book cover was so pretty. I will add the pictures in for everything. That book cover was so pretty, and also the rest of them there, they were, oh wow. And some of those books I would actually read, those novels. And then I went to the normal classic section, and I saw Alice Through the Looking Glass, which I didn't know like they sold in bookstores, because I've only seen Alice in Wonderland novels, and I'm gonna use that for my further studies English book, because we need a few. Anyways, I saw Through the Looking Glass, and I've been reading Wonderland on my iPad, and it's just nice to have a book. Anyways, yes, I saw Through the Looking Glass for the 5th time. And then my mom was there, and I was like, let me look at the price. I told the price is great. I was like, okay, will you get this for me if it's under a certain price, you know, like guess the price. And then she's like, okay, 75. The price of Alice Through the Looking Glass was 25 rand, which is crazy. That's like €1. €1, like 2-3 cents. 25 rand for the novel. And I'm like, I love that classics are so cheap. Anyways, so I now have this. I love it. Yeah, it's like so thin as well. It's like handy, and it's like, because it's thin, I feel like I can finish this, you know? Like, yeah, you can do this. It's just a few pages, just like a pocket book. So I got this. And then I saw Alice in Wonderland, which is 50 rand. But we got it anyways. So we ended up spending 75 rand, which is what my mom said for both. Cool. Maybe this here should be the thumbnail. Okay, no, but I actually don't know how to make the thumbnail to be a certain part in the video. So yeah. Actually, maybe the thumbnail will just be the pictures of the books. And I will not put them in the video, because then I'll just post it straight from this year, and no editing is going into this, because I do not like editing. So yeah. These are my books that I got today. My finds, classics. I love them so much. Let's see what else we did today. I had, for breakfast, I had pastries. I had half a pecan pastry from Chateau Gâteau, because we got it the day before, and I didn't want to eat it. I had that with strawberries. It was amazing. And I had some milk. I love fresh milk. To people who don't like drinking milk casually, I don't know, weak bones. Says me, the lactose intolerant person. Anyways, yeah. So that was my day. We were just like around, and then we went to philosophy, and I actually remembered the class before for once, and I was low-key about to say like, hey, maybe, because a lot of the people wanted a recap lesson, and I was like, I could take it, but then I didn't say that because I'm not that person all the time. So yeah, then we came home, then I took a shower. At least the water was still warm. And I currently have the big light one, which is going off. Also, my iPad, I don't want it to die, and I don't have much percent on my phone, and my mom would hotspot, and for some reason my data isn't working. But so maybe I'll post this tomorrow, whenever we have lights, or I will just use my other data, which I do not have much of left. But I may use it. Actually, I can ask my sister to send me more. Okay, thank you for watching this. I hope you have a great day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Like I said in my description of my YouTube channel, that this is just a channel for me to look back on. And if people are here, hi. If people are here, hi, please like and subscribe. Unless you're people from my school, then please forget this ever existed. Unless it's like once we're done with Abby, then I honestly don't care. I think to future me, we don't care. Okay, we don't care. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.